The second episode of my new series is here, and I want to thank you for tuning in for a new story. For the first story of the season, Tom Oliva shared his journey out in Portland, Oregon. For the second episode of Vin's Story Share, I am bringing on the Batchelor out in California. My name is Vincent A. Lancey, and this is Vin's Story Share. We all have a story to share, and if we share our experiences, we can help each other battling through our difficult times. For the second episode, our guest is a singer, songwriter, owner of a music label, as I mentioned, out in California. We became connected after I noticed someone being extremely supportive of my content on Instagram, and after I reached out, we became friends and have a few collaborations in the works. Allow me to now bring on the Batchelor. Thank you so much for joining us.
Hey, Vince. Thank you. Thank you for having me. I appreciate you. Appreciate you so much.
I'm glad you came on. Let the world know who you are.
Well, what's up, everybody? I go by Batchelor. I represent Normal Not Allowed Entertainment, which is a music label which features myself and Air E. I put out predominantly rap and hip hop music. I've been rapping since high school, but wasn't until about 2016, 2017 that I began regularly dropping music. In 2020, we turned the whole Normal Not Allowed idea into a label. And, I love making music. I love putting out good content, and just really enjoy dropping these tracks for the people to hear.
It's been great to see your progress, even in the amount of time that I've known you. It continues to grow and grow. You're very dedicated to it. What's your favorite part about producing music?
I'd say my favorite part is listening to the finished product. Being in the car, having to drive a lot, I guess, and a lot of these studio sessions taking place in between, regular work and all that. Nothing is more rewarding than taking that product and putting it in, now it's not even a CD, it's just downloading that file or whatever and bumping it up. And when you hear that, it's for me, it's very rewarding. And then I guess the added bonus is now having people actually, bump the stuff on the regular, or hear somebody tell you, oh, that's my workout song. I mean, those two things right there really make all the work very rewarding and very pleasurable.
We're going to find out just how to download all his music in just a bit. I got to ask you here, Batchelor, what pushed you into music? What led you into rapping at such a young age?
I always liked the idea of rhyming. So, basic poetry as a young man, even reflecting back to elementary school, I just liked the idea. And then I want to say that the first CD that I ever physically laid my hands on and had in a CD player was Tupac's All Eyes on Me, which is very iconic for many people. And California Love, which was a very big song. Tupac was more than just California Love, but that for me individually was one of the very first songs that hit me. And being such a commercial song, and hearing that production, and now knowing the affiliations with Dr. Dre and Suge Knight, all hip hop icons, that kind of prompted it, that accelerated it. And as I got older, I will say Master P was a big influence, just in terms of the music. I loved the music that Master P and the No Limit Soldiers would put out, but I also love the fact that Master P was so consistent at putting out music. And that's really kind of what I've tried to replicate, just more in a digital sense now, since we're in a bit of a different age where it's not really CDs, you're pushing streams and trying to get people to download. But I do try to, continually put out music, kind of like P would back in the day. He would be dropping a No Limit release every Tuesday. And so I want to be able to have that consistency for the people to be able to know that, well, Batchelor and the Normal Not Allowed Entertainment umbrella, they're going to be dropping new content. So whether or not people like it or not, I leave it up to them, but they know new stuff is coming constantly. So if something sucks to them, they know, well, we're going to have something new for them next week. And we just keep hitting them with it.
Such a great learning lesson right in there. Just commitment to what you're doing. Continue to work hard. Be persistent. Consistency. Eventually, your following's going to go even bigger, which it already is pretty large now. Let's now talk about your Spotify downloads last year. I got to show you some love here. How many minutes or streams does it go by on Spotify maybe, but let's talk about your success last year.
We've been really blessed. I'm very fortunate. It's I think we're up around 4 or 5 million last year. We're in the millions. We're in the millions. I think a couple years ago, probably hit my first million. And you know what? I don't like to get too caught up in the numbers, but they're growing and they're rising, and that's all thanks to the people who are listening. And without them, I wouldn't feel this energy. I feed off of that energy, and really the messages that I get, and the people saying, specifically a lot of these sports songs right now. I think about some of the Dodger songs and stuff, and the connections that have been made just on those songs alone. That just feeds me. But yeah, I'm very thankful. A lot of the songs from 2018, 2019, when I first started, have started to gain a little bit of traction, and I'm grateful for that. And I just I pray, and I'm hopeful that the numbers will continue to grow, and that's why I guess the consistency, once again, not to be repetitive, but it's so important, because I feel now people are starting to tune in, and I want to give them, something to look forward to as they're giving me an audience.
Very well said and very admirable of you. You're very appreciative of everything that you've had. I've spoke with you a few times now, and I know that you have good things coming your way. What is one song our listeners and viewers need to download right after this episode by Batchelor?
I'm gonna just go with my latest release with King David Toby, a beautiful gospel Christian artist. We just dropped a song called "Wonderful Things." It's a very upbeat song. No matter what your religion is, no matter what your creed is, what your color is, it's just a song of positivity. It's a song of love. I was blessed to work with him and many other beautiful artists. But "Wonderful Things," featuring my family, King David Toby. It's available everywhere. And I would definitely say, if there's one song right now, go give that one a download. Go give that one a listen.
Absolutely. Now, where can our viewers find your music, find all things Batchelor?
You can find Batchelor, that's Batchelor. You can find Batchelor on all streaming outlets, all streaming platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, iTunes, YouTube. I'm on Instagram at Batchelor_official, and follow the label at Normal Not Allowed on Instagram. On YouTube, we're there. The TikTok is definitely been growing at Normal Not Allowed on TikTok. If you find us there, we'll stem you off to a bunch of new pages that we just launched, which is viral content, posting every day, and a lot of it featuring my music. Just more ways to connect with people and push out good content on the regular. But yeah, TikTok, we're over there too at Normal Not Allowed. Definitely come find us.
Definitely go check them out. And all of these links, they'll be in the bio of this episode here on YouTube. I want to ask you now, Batchelor, what is your last word for our audience?
Well, I just appreciate you, Vince, and all the motivation that you give us, including myself. Thank you for this platform to come on here and talk. I'm appreciative of everybody who is listening to my music. For those that are just getting familiar with me for the first time, hope you can go give this Wonderful Things a chance. I appreciate all the support. Appreciate you, and nothing but blessings.
Appreciate that last word. And you just heard a great second episode, which has to let you know how valuable this season will be for you. My name is Vincent A. Lancey, and remember, we all have a story to share. If you want to share your story, please reach out. We can make the time work to record. He's on the West Coast. We're recording late in the afternoon here on the East Coast. And my days start early. We will make time for you to share your story. Have a great day and see you next week.